NFL mock drafts are an exercise in hypotheticals and guesswork. But with the first round just a month away, some projections are beginning to solidify. Free agency has reshaped rosters, forcing teams to show their hand, and while Aaron Rodgers' next move remains a wild card, the top of the draft is taking shape. Tennessee appears locked in on Cam Ward, a dynamic 6'2", 219-pound quarterback who could provide a much-needed direction for the franchise. Cleveland, despite speculation around Shedeur Sanders, might opt for Abdul Carter, a dominant pass rusher to pair with Myles Garrett. The Giants' quarterback situation remains unsettled, making Sanders a logical choice if Rodgers doesn't land in New York. New England benefits from the early chaos, nabbing Travis Hunter, a rare two-way talent who could be the elite playmaker their offense sorely lacks. Jacksonville leans into its youth movement with Mason Graham, a relentless disruptor on the defensive front. Las Vegas takes a gamble on Tetairoa McMillan, banking on his separation skills to bolster their receiving core. The Jets prioritize protection, selecting Armand Nimbu to anchor their offensive line, while Carolina looks to ignite its pass rush with Jalen Walker. New Orleans, reeling from secondary departures, lands Will Johnson, a shutdown corner with top-tier potential. Chicago takes a swing at offensive versatility, adding Ashton Jeanty, a slippery, tackle-breaking running back. San Francisco, seeking stability in the trenches, picks Will Campbell, a savvy blocker with long-term potential. Dallas, in dire need of another receiving threat, finds an answer in Matthew Golden. Miami, recognizing its offensive line woes, shores up the interior with Kelvin Banks Jr. Indianapolis, eager to give its quarterback a security blanket, turns to Tyler Warren, a physical tight end. Atlanta injects life into its pass rush with Mike Green, while Arizona doubles down on defensive talent, selecting Jahad Campbell. Cincinnati takes a swing on Shamar Stewart, a high-upside edge rusher. Seattle embraces its offensive identity shift, drafting Grays able to solidify the interior. Tampa Bay opts for versatility, choosing Jahdy Barron to bolster its defensive backfield. Denver, needing a power back, selects Amarian Hampton, while Pittsburgh looks to its future under center with Jackson Dart. The Chargers continue their Michigan pipeline, drafting Colston Loveland, a dynamic tight end. Green Bay adds defensive force Derek Harmon, while Minnesota finds a rangy safety in Nick Emenwari. Houston invests in its offensive line depth, selecting Josh Simmons, while the Rams target secondary help with Maxwell Hairston. Baltimore reinforces its edge rush with Donovan Ezeruaku, and Detroit fortifies its defensive interior with Kenneth Grant. Washington, still in need of a pass rusher, lands Michael Williams. Buffalo bolsters its secondary with Azariah Thomas, and Kansas City strengthens its defensive front with Walter Nolan. Philadelphia, never shy about stockpiling Georgia defenders, rounds out the first round with Malachi Starks, adding another elite playmaker to its secondary.